cannot decide for this week. You do your stupid Guardians review, or he reviews you. Shut up, Wade. Yeah, well, let's see if Mr. Miller has something to say. But before we get to that, hi everybody, it's good old-fashioned friendly neighborhood Deadpool, totally doing a Mussolini salute. Hail Hydra. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's not kidding. Yes, I'm not Daddy. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna pull off a really good scene. If the stupid lighting had anything to say about it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. Review him first. Oh, really? Just like that? Seriously, dude, that's bullshit. Sure is this. You just killed you son of a bitch! You Negan-looking mother. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, Wade, you were never a Negan-looking motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I'll revive him. I'll get my ex-wife on this. You had an ex-wife? Long story. Jinx. I look at Leia's underwear. I was never gonna go there. God damn it! Just review him already. All right, got it. I'll go find a resurrection spell or something. Come here, you. Help me. Well, he's doomed. So, looks like I'm getting reviewed. Yeah, just need a minute to process that, so be right back, guys.
I come back into things like this. Seriously?
Wow, Wade's kind of a dick. So, you ready for this? Yeah, D-Henshin, by the way, and hey, everybody, it's Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews, and if I'm mispronouncing my own title as anything, I'm still currently processing Wade trying to dead and undead Dean Ambrose, so yeah, Backlash is going to be weird this weekend. Yeah, he's not in that roster anymore, so you keep telling me. He'll come back to SmackDown. He will! Anyway, yeah, I guess up to my, oh good, let's just get to the, I guess, figure review of me. Yeah. Alright, before we get to anywhere, you got it. This is the Marvel Legends package. I'm sorry my studio's a little crunched up because we're actually my family's planning on a vacation. I'll tell you more about that in the coming months. Long story short, here's the back of the box. Let me see if I can zoom for the readable material, in case you guys want to read it. Get pause right here if you can read the figure description. Long story short, it's just basically a basic rundown of Old Man Logan here before he was Old Man Logan, so you're not really missing much there. Here are the rest of the figures in the wave. I'm sorry I'm stealing a lot of Stridermus Prime's moves here, but if you could get past the blurriness of my camera, you can see that you're getting a lot of mainstay X-Men characters finally getting their due. Especially this Jim Lee 90s Scott Summers, aka obviously not dead Scott Cyclops at the time. Everybody else looks good. Definitely Colossus, I think, has a removable head in his part of the wave for his current look, which is basically a half-metal beard thing. Anyone who's reading or know anything about X-Men Gold and Blue is basically the new, I guess, all-new Marvel standards for the characters now. Who knows? Side of the box, again, shows off, obviously, his claws, and figure represented art. It looks more saber-toothish, but then again, it's Old Man Logan, so what are you going to do there? Same thing on the other side of the box. X-Men emblem, Marvel Legends, and yeah, I'm not Jobby or whatever that weird figure guy is. Honestly, card to that guy's channel and his Figma Guyver 2 video. Dude is not safe for work for that review. Other than that, God help you, Jobby, if you're at all listening. I'm not worthy, and my studio shit. Anyway. Truth aside, let's get to me doing a long overdue figure review for this channel. Old Man Logan, card, also later on in this video, to my thoughts of the movie and comic. It's pretty much all my opinions are there. I guess the gist of it is, I loved it, and I loved the book a little more because they weren't going to pull everything off, but I'm happy that the movie did what they could on the basic storylines for Logan's last run as Wolverine, and basically early, or bare basics of origin story for X-23. Having all said that, and if Jobby's at all watching this, swivel here. Yeah, so you got arm swivel, I think a 3, 2-point bend on the articulation for the elbow. Head's actually pretty good, but when I took it out of the package first time, no joke, it could pop off if you put it up at a certain angle for the head. So I heavily recommend, if you're gonna do customs on this guy, like make him younger or whatever, the head is removable for custom guys. The bicep, I think swivel, I always call it an amp crunch, but it's there. It's very clicky. It's a confirmed kind of clicky. It's not like it's gonna shatter at any moment clicky. You got basic textures for the jacket. It's a very not really rubberized design, but it's along the lines of like how I want to say Toy Biz did back in the day for the first X-Men movie figures and like old 90s comic stuff. Yes, I did go to a Toy Biz when I was a kid. No, I don't have any of them at all still in the house to review as a retro review, but nah, gripes aside, the figure's awesome. Another 2-point bend, if I'm not mistaken, for the knees, ankle pivot, 360 waist rotation. Let's see. Oh, the claws. I think Sharmus probably also went on about this too. It's very bent on the right side of Logan, but if you get some hair dryers or whatever tricks people normally do with these Wolverine figures, it'll straighten out kind of where you want to be here. So I'm gonna leave it for posterity's sake, and I really have no character explanation to why it's bent like that. Either Magneto came back from the dead or something like that, or he's already stuck in modern day times. If I'm going to go any further with my character's kayfabe with future reviews. There's also swivel for the... sorry, I know. I just got into that guy's channel, and he's kind of like if Trench, I guess card to my 2K sub congratulation for the guy, and Vangelis had like a weird effed up baby and said, yeah, he's just going to be ADHD inducing. Yeah, getting off track. Head rotation is sort of there, but it's not like a 360 people like that. He could turn really well, like if you just saw like a Sentinel or whatever, like if this was Days of Future Past Future Logan. It's not bad looking too, if you want to make him like that. You could just repaint him here and there, put some Citadel, I guess, browns. That's Warhammer paint, in case anyone wants to know. Same swivel, same leg rotations here on the left leg as well. Overall, is a good figure. It is a good representation of Old Man Logan at the time of this recording. Here, I would assume, if I did my timesheets right. Also, no Build-A-Figure accessories, no cigar accessories, no other hand articulations or extra hands. So what you see is basically what you get when it comes to Old Man Logan. I got this during Free Comic Book Day, and also on my comic run. If you have been watching or my responses to Sean Shadir on Tumblr, I am up to date with the Button storyline in Batman. I'm up to date with Secret Empire. I thought it was Secret Invasion. Sorry. What else? I also got the Free Comic Book Day for that, and I got this. And I think another free comic was DBZ Super, in case you guys want me to do a review of it. Please let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, the detail is actually pretty good. I know, like always, my camera cannot do justice to it, but Logan's face and scowl can pretty much... You can put him in any direction, and he's like, yeah, your ass is mine, bub. Kind of deal. It's very nice. Shirts, pretty basic stuff. Stuff Logan usually wears when he's out and about, not, you know, working for the Avengers. I mean, not the Avengers. Or a lot of Marvel teams. It's not just Avengers and X-Men anymore. He's like pretty much everywhere now. He was the top popular character aside from Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. The arm can only bend this way up, so it's not a real deal breaker, but technically, I think on certain Logan figure and fans would want to know about the hand articulation because it's kind of crucial. It could bend here like any hand would in real life, just saying. You got a good forward rotation here too, so that's not bad as a figure. Also, if you got like a Colossus in your line and he's throwing him just like this, he pretty much can represent a very nice fastball special. That's what the movie has basically been known for a lot of X-Men fans for a while. And I just realized I just pulled off a pretty interesting pose here too. Again, aside from the bent claws here, he is pulling off really ready stance kind of stuff. anger poses, things like that, like you would normally do with a Wolverine figure. So if I had a rating to rate this figure, it's about 9.5. Again, if the claws wasn't bent on the right side of him, this easily would have been a pickup figure. Go pick it up like right now kind of price. I think last time I checked for it, if you're gonna get it at comic shops, it's like 21 bucks. Probably 22 to 25 on Amazon. So again, the claws are not really much of a deal breaker. I did give it a 9, so it's very, very passable. And if you want something to review or use like a stop motion film, because you just saw Logan, this is definitely the figure to do it. Unless you want to invest in like customing him and customing his claws from past Toy Biz stuff, more power to you. I'm not up for that. So, with all that said, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna be right back. We gotta do a couple things with Wade, and then we're definitely getting to this part of the double review with Guardians Volume 2. Spoilers. He loved it. Seriously? Yeah, then there are like 5 post-credits. You better explain them all. Alright, I will. Yes, there will definitely be some spoilers. I won't remember everything, but he's not kidding. This has 5 post-credits. So, he'll be right back. Now, where the hell's my cigar? Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to have that anymore. Just because I'm from the future doesn't mean I can't have that. E6, what was that? Seriously. Wait, E6 are passe? Anyway, back in a minute. Well, as much as I will say this is Toolman time, like Tim Allen stuff, cards at a show, anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about. Being that weird neighbor aside, I definitely shade for this review. So, yeah, on to Guardians 2, more specifically how I got this poster. It was, I guess, a family member's that gave it to me from Connecticut. He went to see the movie last week, and I did too, in my own local theater. If anyone wants to go to like the Queen's Cinemark, it's awesome. They have like reclining chairs and the whole thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. About my personal life aside, I did see the 3D showing for Guardians 2, and it was actually really awesome. No duds. MCU is gonna do pretty much what it set out to do. I'm almost certain I definitely reviewed the first movie, so either link in the description or card for it throughout this half of the double review. Alright, with all the rules of the road out of the way, let's get to my honest to God thoughts on Guardians 2. Go see it. It's really fucking awesome. I know, swearing also aside there will be that and a lot of mild stuff that may or may not be demonetized me, which is kind of amazing because I have, like, no production. What the hell, YouTube, basically. So yeah, Guardians 2 is starting off really good. It was really strong with Baby Groot having a nice little dance montage while a real action movie with like behind it was really awesome. A lot of the action sequences are pretty easy to follow along. Kurt Russell's Yondu, the Living Planet, was actually surprisingly a good character than I thought, and I'll get to that into the spoiler section. All I can say now is his interactions with Chris Pratt's Star-Lord is actually awesome. It's nice father-son stuff. It's really cool. Also, there's a lot of nostalgia on Quill's side of things. It's also extremely spoilerish that I want to leave for yourselves. Long story short, there's gonna be some early 80s stuff that you never saw coming. And also the plus Pixels is there and done horrifically better for like 5 seconds. Who knew? What else? I guess bullet points on spoilers. There is 5 post-creds. Yeah, none of them pertain to, you know, the Defenders or anything like that. It was like the only Marvel shirt I could throw on. I will definitely probably do a react trailer to the Defenders trailer, and I really wanna. Actually, before this movie came out last week, so there's that. Everybody else, Gamora actually had some decent scenes with Nebula. Everyone doesn't remember Nebula's name, I do. Both of the respected actresses did a really good job with what's basically minor stuff. Like, everyone's like, and then this is what everyone was basically saying in their reviews, everyone had their time to shine, and there were like moments that it almost weaved into a bad movie, but Gunn somehow just tightened it back and said, I've done bad movies before. I'm not doing it again. Like, it's kind of a weird tightrope. It's nothing like dragging it per se. You could kind of see it if you kind of know your storytelling. And where a lot of plots are going, but sometimes it's not that bad. Drax, surprisingly, I didn't like in the first movie because he was like taking things way too seriously. In the actor of a freaking former WWE wrestler, hi Batista, how you doing? Marking out aside, he actually did a lot better this time around. He actually got jokes, which is cool. Did he abuse it? For some of the for some of the scenes, maybe, but I don't know the lady's name for the life of me, character-wise or actress. Link in the description, my bad. For her name and stuff. Probably Wikipedia too, if I'm not mistaken. She played off with Drax with their, like, I guess, practical joke scenes. It was actually pretty cool. Rocket and Baby Groot, surprisingly, are the right amount of screen time you need for a cute character like Rocket and Baby Groot. Some also say their jokes kind of drag a little too. I think it was just fine the way it is, honestly. Anyway, the plot of it is basically, them fighting that action sequence before, basically a job for, like, a planet that's gonna play into, surprisingly, Infinity War. Somewhere in the post-credits, I will probably explain that. After that, the other 4, no, I'm leaving that for you guys to watch. There was a Stanley cameo scene, and that also pertains to some of the post-credits. It was just, like, a brief moment with him and the Watchers. I'm not kidding. Just him talking about his life story and stuff. In the cameo, it's a little bit more extended in the post credit. Just, Also, holy crap, they actually got Watcher, so they got that and Yondu the Living Planet, because I was watching this in the theater with my dad, and he said that was a Fantastic Four character. So fingers crossed, I might get Fantastic Four. Who knows with the copyrights. Speaking of, who knows? I don't know, man, like, there's nothing, like, cameo-ish from, like, other, like, Marvel MCU movies that could tie them into my theory with Thor Ragnarok. Like, Rocket's gonna make a couple of bets on some fights. Now, he didn't, like, say it past a line or anything like that, so there's there's that theory down the drain. Let me see here, is there anything else I'm missing? I mean, again, I'm just doing catch-up because, honestly, I'm just going to ramble throughout this. Cards, obviously, any review I can think of off the top of my head. Nostalgia Critic and his brother's review. They're a little bit more, on point. They're a little more historic, I guess, historian when it comes to Disney's, like, past success on, like, money-making franchises. It's really interesting to listen to. I would totally recommend their vlog review. I think Hilariosity, if you just want to get the bullet points without spoilers. I don't really get a lot of love for that guy for this channel. I mean, or recommend him enough. He's actually pretty good. He actually sat through the entire Alien franchise again just to get ready for Alien Covenant, which I probably am going to go see and review because two things. One, I never did a retro or current review of Prometheus at the time. I might do that before the movie. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. And, yeah, after that, are you still here for spoilers? Okay. Mary Poppins, y'all! Trust me, makes no sense, but when you hear it, with the context I'm leaving out for the sake of spoilers, it's an awesome joke. Yondu, surprisingly, did a great job throughout the movie, too. He had a lot more backstory. Like, everybody just, like, hears the explanation of everyone's backstories, and surprisingly, it wasn't boring. Like, oh, it went there. Oh, it went there. Like, oh, cool. It was like that. Those kind of reactions if you go to the theaters and see it, like, now. Also, remember I said that, Yondu was a pretty good, interesting character for Kurt Russell? Yeah, it turns out it was the villain. Again, if you heard of spoilers, that's it. I'm also going to leave it at that because it's a standard-ish, MCU plot when it comes to how he's gonna be an evil badass. It's Kurt Russell. If he wants to be evil, I'm all for it, honestly. I guess movies you guys should watch about Kurt Russell's career. Escape from New York, the original Thing. Well, technically that was a remake too in the 80s. Big Trouble in China, like all of his 80s basically. another thing. Oh yeah, Death Proof, because I knew he was gonna be a really interesting villain because I remember Death Proof, and honestly, it's another one of those grindhouse movies when I'm also saying this while I'm ironically watching Ellery Network. Wow, am I Mark much? Anyway, final thoughts. I know I'm rambling, but again, since Guardians is out in theaters, I might as well ramble for the sake of spoilers. Chris Pratt did a good job as Star as usual. Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel are a really good comedy duo when it comes to Rocket and Groot. And there's also a Baby Groot post-cred that I'm gonna just say it's hilarious if you see it. The fact that it has 5 post-creds actually would have dragged, and I would have left the theater. I didn't know they had more than 3 or so, and I found out the rest online. I guess link in the description for that as well. Having all said that, Mary Poppins, y'all. I'm sorry, it's an awesome joke, and when you get to see it, it's really cool. Also, a lot of surprising amount of celebrities that I didn't know there was actually going to be another comic team. Again, probably for the post-cred, the stuff that you want to watch, there's going to be a lot of context and stuff with the comics. One of them in particular about Adam Warlock, and is he going to be in Volume 3, or is he going to be in Infinity War? It's kind of confirmed. I don't know yet. I need the whole full context next week. So, having all said that, Guardians 2 was awesome. Please, I guess, like this video if you think the poster's cool. Who knows? I know I'm already repeating myself about the rambling, but believe me, it's worth it for the spoilers. So, take care. Very much subscribe. If you like the video, please do so. Follow me on Tumblr. Previous video here, and previous video and channel card for the end screen. Anyway, take care and have a good week and enjoy the movie. I want to say Mary Poppins again, but it's like, trust me, when you hear that joke, it's going to make a lot of sense. Ow. Ow. Okay. So with all those reviews and other things I had to wait for the last couple weeks are out of the way, will you finally do Judas Contract? Yeah, sure. Also, kidnapping, really, Dick? That's more of Jason's style. And he's right. Oh, God damn it, Jason. Look, just, can you please do it next week? Please? Alright, fine, I'll do it. You're not just gonna put it off, you're not gonna do any bullshit. Yeah, also, you're not as threatening as him. Okay, why am I not as threatening as him? Well, for one, you're not tasing me. And for 2, it's extremely easy to get out. Also, what's with the new belt? It's a cloth, okay? I'm just... Ow. It's my armor, and yes, next week for real, we'll definitely do Judas Contract. So, my camera can focus. Take care, subscribe, usual end card here, and all that noise, and... Wait, are you just plugging right there? Yeah. Do you have any social media to plug? Batman Inc.? Does that count as a social media trend? Yeah, in your Earth, not here. Seriously, dude. Okay, when did he learn teleportation? Also, Nightwing from, your friendly neighborhood guy from Bloodhaven. Spidey, really, dude? This is my first time doing an outro! Just, he'll be back next week, he'll do the review later. I gotta grapple out of here. I come here for 1 minute and I see this shit. Just wow. Like and subscribe, guys. Where's the hell's the camera? Yeah, Bob's not here. Where is he? Come on, man, you just gotta breathe. You gotta breathe before Retro kicks my ass. I need booty. Don't we all? I'm not a doctor of thugonomics. I'm not a woo too sweet guy. Just get up, you stupid wrestling piece of shit. Just wanted to go to Backlash. I thought you were the Raw brand. I have no clue. They were never really clear. Ah! Would you two just shut up? Stupid Sentinels are on our ass. What the f is he on about? Enough to kick your shit in 2 minutes. Oh, real mature, Logan. Real mature. Oh, crap, camera. See you next week. Cards, all that noise, social media, sexy mother, industries. I guess, Dean Empress. You gotta breathe, man! Breathe! Seriously, I come back from another dimension for this. Just what is my life today, honestly?